They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In a world where you never defeat you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him.
It's the NBA. Welcome. To our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K. Well, you and I, Doris, are both pumped up for this game, aren't we? Two exciting teams going head-to-head tonight.
Kevin, we've got great athletes almost everywhere on the floor tonight. The play at the rim should be electric. Let's go.
Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Edie out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the three spot.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness, just a problem for defenders.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP from one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after the three-pointer from Desmond Bain. Here's the teardrop. He gets that one.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. And we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. And Coach said he's a guy that can score from all three levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Pass to Bain. Here's Edey, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Hartenstein. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the lane. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 8 points for him.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Bain kicks to Wells. Wants to get it to Bain, and does. Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jackson's checked in. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Williams inside. Jackson on him. Just 5 on the clock. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Grizzlies with the rebound. And the win streak they're on right now, tying the Warriors' record of 24 wins back in 2016. This group is really clicking.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Morant with it. No scoring in this one. To the inside. Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Wells. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Outside for Jackson. Jacks up a 3. On the wing, Jackson. Beyond the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Doors, for front offices, with the season starting to wind down, what's important now?
Yeah, their focus shifts depending on the season. And right now, with the season sort of dwindling, first and foremost, the draft lottery is important. The draft will occur over the course of the summer. So talent evaluation of those all-important college kids, the European players, but also you're evaluating your roster. What has worked? What do we need to change? There is always so much to look at if you are trying to put a team together.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Puffs jacked in. Jackson against Williams. Diving in.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well. And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Here's Joe. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Wiggins missing. Memphis leading by 8. Outside Jackson, out to the right wing. The three from Morant. It doesn't go for him. Nice defense from Wallace. Williams passes to Williams. On the wing, Wallace. Guarded by Morant. They need this. And he hits the jump shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Morant. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Wells. Here's Huff. Jackson has the open look. And the three off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clocks. Wallace outside. And the layup is good. Now just a 4-point Grizzly lead.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Tips it. And Wells is right there. Wells has got 6.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Doors, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
They've got Isaiah Joe. Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Wallace in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now here's Williams. Still without a basket. Pass to Joe. Buries the long-range jumper.
You've got to let it fly on the catch, Isaiah Joe. Yes, sir.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Outside Jackson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Knocked loose, stolen by Smart, and it's Memphis on the break. Payne, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. In the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Now, here's Bain. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Back to Smart. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smart's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy very capable from distance.
Williams looking around. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And the shot goes down.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Martin Steins checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Wallace. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Memphis leading by 8. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's Smart with the drive. Johnson wide open. He fires. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end. Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Now here's Smart. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Yeah, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in.
You know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by Oklahoma City. Pass to Johnson. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David.
And the guy knows how to score. Bain manipulating the D there to his advantage.
So both teams making some changes here. That one misses.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
It's Joe on the wing. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren in the post. Guarded by Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. And it's Morant with the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 4. Here's Williams. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Mason Wallace. He's checked in for Isaiah Joe. The Grizzlies also making a change. Wells, he's checked in for Bain. Now Williams. Still yet to score. Out to Wallace.
2 minutes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be an over-the-back call here.
As soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Topic is checked in for the Thunder. Here's Williams. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
Now here's Morant, averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
So it's the Thunder now after Memphis gets the 3. Hartenstein with the screen on Morant. With the floater, and he comes up with the deuce. 1:09 left in the first half. Pass to Huff. Williams with a clean look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Thunder trailing by 5. Inside. The kick out to Williams. Down low. On the wing, Williams.
Come on, man, don't forget the clock.
Second shot opportunity. Pass to Holmgren. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Huff. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Outside Williams. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left now here in the second. Holmgren the pass to Joe. Holmgren with it. From outside the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Hey folks, welcome to the Halftime Show. A lead right now in this one for the Memphis Grizzlies. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me? Or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative? Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Memphis Grizzlies.
I like their follow-through on the...
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5, home in the paint.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
To the right side. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bane. Rebounded by Joe. Thunder trailing by 7. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Here's Joe. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Bane. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And don't sleep on Baines' ability to go right to the rack. That'll happen more often than not.
Outside Williams. And he drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Now Holmgren. The three-pointer, no good.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside for Jackson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Thunder trailing by 7. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Joe. And here is Holmgren. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there. From Jackson.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Off's jacked in, and it's Jackson in for Wells. Morant, right side. Outside Jackson from the arc. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 7.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Thunder trailing by 8. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. And that one's good. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Here's Williams. Takes it off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Thunder trailing by 6. Joe passes to Williams. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. He's got 8.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Oklahoma City making a change. And here are the Grizzlies now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Morant against Wallace. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 6.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Pass to Hartenstein. Joe with it. Puts up a 3. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
They set the pick. Clock at 4. The baseline J. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Williams. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Wiggins dishes to Wallace. Pass to Joe. Takes a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Wallace against Morant. 56 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Jackson a screen on Wallace. Morant passes to Jackson. Misses the baby hook.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Williams. He takes it in. The shot will not fall. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 7-point differential. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Substitution on the field.
.32 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Trailing by 7. Joe with it. 11 points in the game. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the second free throw, good. Williams looking over the floor. Payne for 3. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 6. And for... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Wallace is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Jang and the Caprice. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Thunder.
Here's Wallace. There's the drive. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Smart. There's the pick. There's the lob to the hoop. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Well, what can you say about Marcus Smart, right? A willing, capable passer off the pick-and-roll environment. That is really beautifully done.
Here's Joe, guarded by Bane. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. With the teardrop, he lays it in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Now, here's Bane. Pass to Johnson. Launches it. Drills it from outside.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now, Joe. Wallace outside. Inside. Here's Williams. Good D by Johnson. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Thunder trailing by 11. Pass to Joe. Outside Williams. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jaren Jackson comes in for Edey. And it's John Morant in for Marcus Smart. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now, he was calm when he told the team, if we play hard, we'll win this game. Let's keep the effort level up defensively. Coach talking about defense? Crazy. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Bane against Wallace. Jackson a screen on Wallace. Here's Bane. Nice defense from Wallace. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 9 points. The offensive rebound poked away.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's Wiggins missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Morant kicks to Johnson. And another miss by Memphis.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's to Wells. Jackson with it. Lays it up off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Oh, aggressive move from Jackson. He's always willing to mix it up inside.
At the top of the key, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Clearly a foul.
His 5th personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Memphis, John Morant, 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. Then for the Grizzlies, Edey comes in for Johnson. And it's Jackson in for Wells. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
And he makes the first.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Down low, Edey powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Holmgren against Jackson. That one good for 2.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The drive by Holmgren. Clock at 6. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, John Morant, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles.
Bain against Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it. Morant surveying the D. Jackson trying to break free. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
Both free throws good from Morant. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander against Payne.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that brings them to within 10. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
Takes the three. Edey with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Offensive rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 9-point game. Off target with the open look. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
2 points. That one goes.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Shot clock at 6. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. All right, David.